Then folks, hello then, welcome back to some more Gundam Breaker 4, yes. I'm sorry, it's been so long since the last episode. It's, so, I can't really record with my air conditioning on because it's loud and noisy and the main compressor kind of whirls. It's on right now, so if I talk real quiet, you can kind of hear the buzzing. I don't know if you could even tell what I was saying, but it's 112 outside right now, or 109, I forget. But it's very hot outside. That's like 44-ish F, or C. It's real hot outside, and so it's a real pain in the ass to record. So I haven't been, and that's my bad. I haven't really played at all either. I'm kind of worried about, you know, having my computer on when the ambient temperature is it's around 60, and it's old. But I figured I'd go ahead and record it and get 2 episodes out. At least there's something there for the weekend. Anyway, though. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's, God, what was that Pokemon? Or, it's a Digimon. It's a Evolve of, it's from Season 2. I can't remember the name. It's the Night one. I want to say Nightjamon, but it's not that. But that's really cool. Barbie, A shield with the Rafflesia thing on top. And then just a Lance. Probably the Night Gundam Lance. Also had something pointed out to me. I haven't seen the Gerber Tetra yet. It's in the game, but I've just not seen it. So maybe we'll see it now. Who knows? We get our worker. Our mobile worker. Oh, real quick. There's also this. I don't know when you unlock that, but apparently it's a thing and it's a pain in the ass to play. I'll probably end up doing that today. Bolt Gundam. Nidame? I'm not quite sure what that is, but SD Gundams. Destiny of the O and 007 Sword. Alright, let's go. We're facing a team of legend. I really hope it's from one of the old games. That'd be cool.
恐れるな。自分の中の可能性を信じて力を尽くせば道はおのずと開ける。どうも皆さん、バトルトーナメントの司会進行役レコでーす。そして解説はおなじみのレジェンドミスターガンプラです。
はっはっは、よろしく。ついにこの日がやってきたね。楽しみで夜も7時間くらいしか眠れなかったよ。
Dude, that's not healthy. You shouldn't do that.
それは大変です。ってなんでやねん。理想の睡眠時間を確保してるじゃないですか。気を取り直してミスター、今大会の見どころを教えてください。
Though I can't really talk. I'm on like 3 hours right now.
見どころというか、私が注目しているのは例の奇跡のチームだね。
奇跡のチームって、ああ、たった一度のチャレンジで相手を獲得したあのチームのことですか。
Lame.
前のクラン戦の時にも紹介しましたし、何かと縁がありますね。
そうだね。あのチームは何かを持っている。GB4 に新しい風を吹かせる何かを。
ミスターがそこまでおっしゃるとは。奇跡のチームの活躍、今から楽しみですね。もちろん他の参加チームの方々も GB4 の頂を目指して仲間と共に頑張ってください。奇跡のチームだって。今度こそ私たち全員が注目されてるよ。
それは良かった。でもほんまにバトルトーナメントが始まるんやね。
Nobody upgraded. My excitement is palpable.
みんなに挑戦してみようって言ってた時の勢いはどこに行ったの？ってタオを見ていたら私もちょっと緊張してきたかも。最初は誰が出る？リ は全然緊張していないね。
Me, Lilin, and
冷静でいて
Mashima,
くれる
maybe?
のは心強いやん。実際出るメンバーは大事やもんな。せっかく出場できたんやから、ここはひとまず手堅いメンバーで。
せっかくだ。お前、リンちゃん、タオ、最初に集まった3
We
人で
said
出りゃいいじゃねえか。
dependable.
お前らのありったけをぶつけてこいよ。負けたら負けたでそん時だ。
そうですね。チームの礎の3人が出るべきです。後悔のないように戦ってきてください。応援してる。みんな。
そういうことならみんなの思い受け取ったね。僕らに任せといて。そんじゃあ試合も近いし、早速対戦相手の確認をしやんとね。相手のクラン名は爽快校。
Oh, okay. All right, let's do this.
すみません。
Uh-huh.
今ちょっとだけ時間いいですか？お聞きしたいことがあって。
I know the art style's different. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
よかった。ありがとう。
Uh,
それで
if you don't know, they're from the
聞き
mobile
たい
game.
のは1回戦の集合場所で、ここでいいのかな？
Which
GB4 の大会って初めて出る
I
から
played for like the
まだ
first
よ
2
くわ
weeks.
からなくて。
お嬢さん、集合場所はここで合ってるぜ。そして俺たちの運命の出会いも。
うわ出たでエセ紳士。
誰がエセ紳士だっつうの。本物だ本物。
衛星でも紳士でもええけど、ネトゲでナンパはマナー違反やで。まあ相手にされてへんみたいやけどな。
おーい、こっちだって。2人とも早くおいでよ。3人ということは、
The
あ
Strike,
なた
the
方もバトルトーナメン
Helios,
トに？
and I forget what the other one's
その
called.
通りだよ。爽快高校チームとして参加するんだ。改めて自己紹介だね。
It's a
私は宮間さな。
perfect strike, by the way, within
こっちは
Iwatori
工藤
backpack.
流星で。
よろしく。
アイゼン・トーマだ。
Uh,
サラが世話になったよう
Brown
に
haired
すまん
dude, I believe, is the main character of the mobile game. Or was the
爽
main
快高
character.
校って言うたら、昔ガンプラバトルのいろんな大会に出ては優勝して名を挙げてた超有名校やんか。
しかもアイゼン・トーマは学生時代からプロとして名を馳せていたな。こいつは手強いぜ。
正確には元爽快高校チームなんだけどね。もう卒業して何年も経つし、最初は参加するつもりじゃなかったんだけど、久しぶりに同窓会で会って盛り上がっちゃって。
バトルトーナメントの告知を見てサナが出たいと言い出したのがきっかけだったな。
I appreciate that no
今
one's
の
changed
年
their
齢
clothes in a
で学
couple
生
of
時代の
years.
姿をしたアバターを使うのは気恥ずかしいが、
参加に必要なアイテム、あれが10回で出たのは運が良かった。
すごい。私たち1回クリアするので時間ギリギリだったのに。
そりゃ実績だけで言うたらマイスターにも引きを取らん面々やからね。
I'm not.
そんでもってこの人らが僕らの1回戦の相手やねんな。
ほう言ってくれるな。こちらにブランクがあるとはいえ甘く見られたものだ。
どちらが勝っても恨みっこなしだ。いいバトルをしよ
God, the emotes are so janky. I think it's kind of cool though. You just like log back into your old account back from when you were in high school and everything's still there. Get back into the game. God, I wish Warcraft was like that. Sorry, I haven't been playing it, but a new Warcraft expansion came out about the time I'm recording this. It's really cool stuff happened, and they're making it very Final Fantasy XIV like, and I really want to play it. but I refuse to ever play Warcraft again because Blizzard.
相手は
It
強
sucks.
そうだけど気持ちで負けちゃダメだからね。
せやね。相手が有名やからってビビってモテたわ。僕らだっていっぱいバトルして成長してきたんだ。
So these are mobile workers. These are the converted colony workers, or specially built to be mobile suits. Also, I just got a 5-star torso. Converted colony workers, right when mobile suits started getting popular for Xeon, or the idea of mobile suits started happening. So these were the first mobile suits, kind of thing. Though I believe they were like immediately replaced by the Bugu. If you've seen Origins, or you know, there might have been a couple of days in between, but they got replaced real fast by another suit, which looks like the Proto Zaku one. The Zaku one I don't believe is in this game, or I might have already seen it and I forgot. Entirely possible. The other one's a Zaku tank. That is a Zaku's torso put onto a tank body, or the lower side of Magella. Basically, so the reason we don't have walkers and stuff like that in real life as often, or often at all, is the legs are incredibly hard to maintain, and the servos and everything, so they would break way quicker than wheels or treads would. So theoretically, the legs are the hardest part of a mobile suit to replace and fix. So when there are supply shortages, they had to sometimes do without legs. That's why Delaw's fleet had something called the Draw C, which was basically they replaced the legs with thrusters because they were in space. Or with the Zaku tank, where they mounted it on the tank chassis. I imagine, though, personally, that would be more work, but what do I know? I'm not a designer in the UC. Oh, for the record, I am leveled up to level cap right now. So this guy's just tougher. Oh, come on. Oh, lame. He blocked my ass. I didn't know he could do that. Oh, come on. Stand up. I do like in the new chapters how the difficulty jumps versus it just being like, oh hey, you're max level. Kick ass. So, originally I had thought Lin was the little sister of Sana, but I guess that isn't the case. I thought Sana might have been Mr. Gunpla, fake Mr. Gunpla, but it's entirely possible that Mr. Gunpla is actually just Mr. Gunpla. I would not be surprised at this point.
そう言われてみればあれから仲間も増えたしね。
ついこの前の話やのになんか懐かしい感じがするわ。
Hey, Buster Gundam.
最初のボス戦でヒーヒー言うてたの
I
が
like the
嘘みたいや。
私は最初からマイスターレベルを目指すって言ってたじゃん。ってまだトーナメントは始まったばっかりなのに終わった雰囲気出してどうすんの？
おっと、そうやな。僕たちの戦いはこれからや。
I've talked about the general setup of Seed, right? So, the Earth Federation secretly develops 5 Gundams in a neutral colony under Orb, or, you know, the islands north of Australia, but not part of Malaysia. So they secretly developed 5 mobile suits there with help of a company called Morganrote, who are a major manufacturer in Orb and are getting into the mobile suit business. Think less politically dubious Anaheim, but still pretty bad, apparently, according to side material. And Zaft finds out about it and steals 4 out of 5 of the Gundams. Kira is lucky and either Kira or Ramius almost shoots the pilot who is supposed to steal the strike, and they manage to get into it. So that pilot goes and attacks them with a Jin, which that guy's name is Miguel. If you ever hear me mentioning Miguel when talking about Steve. I think it's Miguel Mackenzie or something weird like that. Or no, it's Rusty, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so they capture 4 out of 5 of them. The Blitz, the Duel, the Buster, and the Aegis. The Aegis, of course, is piloted by Kira's childhood best friend, Astra Zala, who is the son of the Prime Minister of the of Zaft. And in Seed, Zaft has colonies that are the most inefficient thing I've ever seen, and I will continually make fun of them. So you know in UC they have it as a drum, and people live on the inside of the drum because it gives them the most surface area? In Seed it's an hourglass. They live at the top and bottom of the hourglass. They also devote, I think it's something like 30 or 40% of their total living area to waterworks and the ocean. So they're on giant islands in space. Which I guess having like a beach or something, that's like, sure, whatever. Building an entire island, unless you're like on a pleasure colony or something, is a waste of space. So yeah, plants are weird. And if I remember correctly, plants are either based off a theoretical design or a design entirely made up for Gundam Seed. Well, they're all theoretical designs, but a non-scientifically backed design.
ノリで参加しちゃったけど、やるからには優勝を目指すよ。
行くぞ、二人とも。俺たちの最強を証明する。
Live Lance Heavy.
その言葉も懐かしいな。
いちいち茶化すな。
なんか慣れてるって感じ。
So at the end of the mobile game, did they have them graduate? Because if they did, that's super cool.
経験はあっちが上か。ならこっちは気合と根性で勝負。
おお、やったるで。やる。
Get over
若い世代が育っているということか。
it. It didn't do it.
年は取りたくないものだ。
Oh, okay, it's one of those. He can't die is what was going on. Got it.
まだそこまで老け込んではいない。
だったら負けてられないよね。頑張ろう。
ああ、勝負はこれからだ。
本気のバトルの最中なのに、随分余裕な雰囲気やな。
Oh, is he gonna awaken?
それだ
That's
け乗
what's
ってる
gonna
って
happen?
ことでしょ。
Oops.
気を抜いたらやられちゃうよ。
せやな。よーし、最後までガンガン攻めるで。
Oh, okay.
私たち勝ったのよね。
I was just whipping it real hard, I guess.
僕らあの爽快高校に勝ったんや。
I
めちゃくちゃ強かったけど。
had more problems with Musha Gundam than I did with the
やれば
actual
できる
team.
もんやな。これで1回戦も無事突破や。幸先のいいスタートが切れたで。
Woo! Unlimited Trans Am and Awakening! Woo! Beastie Fast. Sometime I want to get Trans Am, the F91, like, mirror image thing, super mode from the Burning Gundam and NTD, and activate them all if I can, and see how that goes. The world just implodes. I don't know what I was doing. I was just cycling through for some reason. Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of level 5 parts. Like, I hadn't seen any before this point, and now I just have, like, you know, 10. Like, hell, I got 2 from the same guy. Yeah. Like, all these level 5 things. Which is nice, because, you know, I can get the benefits from them. Or the abilities, that's what they're called. It was only written in front of me. Yeah, Justice, the Aegis, the Zaku Mine Layer, Freedom. Gundam Perfect Strike Freedom. I guess that is her personal version. Also, 245 part enhanced 3s. As you do. Alright, I'm gonna do the 2 storm missions, then Pac-Man. So if anyone doesn't care about Pac-Man, they can skip it. Oh, sorry. Forgot. That was a lot more hostile a response than I thought when I clicked it.
ただ同窓会の延長だからって浮かれすぎていたかも。
何をやっているんだ。どんな参加理由であれ出場する限りは調整を怠るなと言ったはずなのに。
ごめんなさい。
万全の体制ならもっと強かったってことなんか。
だが君たちが強かったのは事実だ。負けてしまったがいい戦いだった。
うん。1回戦敗退は悔しいけど今日はすごく楽しかったよ。
君たちが優勝できるように応援しているよ。
ありがとう。絶対に優勝してみせるから。
Yes, I thought Sana and Lin were entirely related because they both have pink hair. But it's anime, and it's technically their avatar, so no.
皆様のお力があ
I
れ
mean,
ば
they still could be.
勝てると信じておりました。
They just didn't mention it for some reason.
みんな強くなってる。やっぱりリリンもそう思う？私たちも自信がついたって感じ。でもまだまだこれからだからね。さっきも言ったけど絶対優勝するんだから。
よーしみんな、この調子で勝ち上がっていこうな。
Oh yeah, somebody on the subreddit kind of was talking about like the story for this game and asked a really interesting question. How'd you guys feel about it just like skipping some matches because you weren't part of them? Like your other clan members played instead. And they won. They didn't lose, but like
ミッションカウンターです。
it's suddenly like, oh hey, you played the first match and now you're in the semifinals because you're finally going back in. Like from a writing point of view, that's fine because it's been established that you're a clan and everything. But it's a game, so it's technically a different medium. I need to try the new difficulty as well. I think hardcore? Or not hardcore, nightmare? I haven't played it yet.
打ち合ってみないとわからないこともある。
Isn't that a roller croissant line?
皆さんこんにちは。司会進行役の
Where does she pick her lines?
ミスター、今回も解説としてよろしくお願いします。
かわいいレコ君の頼みだ。任せてくれたまえ。
バトルトーナメントは1回戦の全試合が終了し、勝ち残ったチームは2回戦に駒を進めています。1回戦ではどの試合でも熱い戦いが繰り広げられていましたね。
そうだね。だがまだまだバトルトーナメントは始まったばかりさ。1回戦以上の熱い戦いを期待しているよ。
引き続き私も応援していますから、皆さん頑張ってくださいね。
ミスターの言う通り、バトルトーナメントは始まったばかり。何が起こるかは分からへんな。でも僕らは強豪チームに勝ってるし、どんなことがあっても平気や。このままの勢いでどんどん勝っていこう。
So is it gonna be thrill ride against
そうだ
other
な。
games?
どんなやつが出てこようが今の俺らの敵じゃね。
それはどうでしょうか。
真島さん。
Oh, the stuff on his suit are all like parodies of
誰だっけ？
like Sunrise and stuff like that.
男の顔は覚えてられなくてよ。
またそれですか？
It's Bonsai Namako.
本当にからかいがいのあるやつ
Sun
だな。
dies.
そりゃそうと。このタイミングで俺たちのところに来たってことは。
はい。2回戦の対戦相手としてご挨拶しておこうと思って。
Oh,
じゃあ、
okay.
元西脇エンジニアリングが対戦相手なんか。そういや、参加するとかいう話を真島がしてたような。
皆さん、お久しぶりです。1回戦を拝見しましたが、
Did you
前
guys
に
at
戦
least
った
upgrade
時
your
よりも
Gunpla?
はるかに強くなっていますね。
Oh, I've been told
やっぱり
that's
わ
the
かります
wound
か？
wards backpack.
今僕らに何が来てるんですよ。
タオ調子に乗りすぎだよ。
ですがクラン戦の時に比べて実力も精神面でも成長しているのは確かですよ。
てわけだ。こいつらはまだまだ若いし、気抜いてるとお前もすぐに抜かされるぜ。
そうはいきませんよ。今回はシード枠での出場ですし、僕たちも前の敗北から腕を上げていますから、今日はリベンジさせてもらいます。それでは挨拶はここまでにして、試合楽しみにしています。
リベンジか。だったら俺が出ないと話は始まらねえよな。あとは。
はいはいはい、私も出たい。
お、やる気じゃねえかリンちゃん。急にどうしたんだ？
私もっと強くなりたいの。だからプロチームと戦ってみたい。
Alright, you guys can actually fight them, and when you all die,
そんだけやる気なら
I'll
リンに
clean up.
任せよう。
リン、頑張って。
今のリンさんならプロが相手でも十分に戦えると思いますよ。
ありがとう。絶対勝ってくるからね。
となると残り一人はやっぱお前だよな。これで決まりだ。それじゃ行こうぜ。
Oh, I don't remember if I mentioned it or not last episode, but apparently we're getting a free DLC for this, which will be the Calibarn from Witch from Mercury, and then the perfect, it's like the perfect freedom, or the strike perfect freedom, something like that. Whatever the new freedom's called, which I'm honestly surprised the freedom suits aren't already in the game. Seems like perfect marketing, but then Barbie was barely in the last game. Well, yeah, Barbie was barely in the previous game, and IBO had come out, so.
考え事してたんだよ。
マシマが考え事？もしかして相手がユウキさんだから緊張してるとか？
前の時はリリンちゃんと出撃できて、今回はリンちゃんと出撃できた。この調子でいけば次はいよいよお嬢と出撃できるんじゃねえかって思っている。
そういうところは全然変わらないんだね。
当然だぜリンちゃん。これが本来の俺だからな。
はいはい、分かったから先に進もう。そうか。
Getting tons of 5 stars, damn. Oh yeah, right, we don't go places in this, we just kill people. More Break Diaz. I wonder if we'll get the Break Diaz kit from this. I say that we might already have it and I just missed it. Oh, some people were also saying that it's not Break Diaz, it's Break Diaz. But it's the Rick Diaz. It's so weird to me. Is it gonna be the Hyakushiki J? Yep. Oh, and more Brachios. Or J. No, I said J, didn't I? That's what I was thinking. Eh. Thanks, Gabe. Yeah, they gave me 6 minutes for that. I guess on like the higher difficulties you need 6 minutes. Good old side 7. We got their new Gundam from the CCAs. We got our Jigans, or Yagans. Ooh, and a Nightingale. Our Resin's Gyaradoga. So Resin was the chief of the guard, I think is the technical translation. That's like the best pilot for the ship that Char's on during CCA. 8th pilot, I guess, would also work. And it's just a Gyaradoga that's painted blue. Also, before she had the Gyaradoga, she had a bow. And her bow colors are my bow colors, and she stole them. Because I had been using them for at least 5 years before her bow got colored. God damn it. Oh well. My bow is in the Titans colors, so... It's from a very cursed RP I was in. My character basically betrayed everyone, started as a Zeon pilot, betrayed Zeon, defected to the Federation, defected from the Federation, joined Delaw's fleet, betrayed Delaw's fleet, joined the Titans, defected from the Titans to fight for the AUG after the colony, and then joined Neo's, Axis Zeon. Got kicked out of there for things he totally didn't do, and then became a pirate. And it was around the time of CCA. He was also part of the Neo Decides for a little bit there, which was a Titan remnant group that was going to attack Earth because they thought they could reinstitute the Titans in Gundam Sentinel. Yeah, it didn't work out well. James was such a fun character. Literally no one liked me. Oh, this is the new Gundam FF. It is the Gundam that Shanghai got. I think it was Shanghai. Yes, China got a Gundam before we did, which is sad. But then, what Gundam do you put in America? Like Gundam Maxer, which is the correct choice? Honestly, it'd probably be Wing Zero, but, you know. It's really hard to find an old school Gundam fan that didn't become a Gundam fan from watching Wing. Then again, like, Sci-Fi and a couple of other places also played Gundam for a while, so... You know, people could have watched other things now. But at least my generation grew up on Wing. Wing and then G Gundam, and occasionally the original Gundam. It's like my older brother was super into the original Gundam, but he didn't really care for any of the other ones. Like, he didn't even like Zeta kind of thing. It was weird. Oh, hey, they did upgrade.
真島さん、
Well, Yuki didn't.
昔の切れ味が完全に戻ったようですね。
戻っただけじゃないぜ。
You did get way more
俺の
HP
進化
though.
は止まらねえからよ。
それは楽しみです。ですが、こちらも負けるわけにはいきません。
Yes, I am specifically targeting this guy.
二人ともすごいプレッシャー。これがプロのビルダーなんだ。私たちも行こう。マシマに負けてられないんだから。
やりますね。
Get over here.
ここで決める。甘く見ていたつもりはありませんが、ここで決める。
そこ
これ式のダメージ。甘く見ていたつもりはありませんが、ここで決める。これ式のダメージ。
I love how they weren't even fighting, they're just like standing in corners, hanging out. Like, hey Mashima, what's going on? How's the kids? What am I kidding? Mashima's like 15. Alright, fine. You wanna be like that? We'll do this fine. I need to get Burst Blade back.
さすがは真島さんだ。今のあなたは昔をはるかに上回っている。
俺一人じゃ到達できなかったさ。こいつらと一緒に戦ってきたからこそここまで来られたんだよ。
I love this effect. That's so cool. Got beam sabers, mega Gatling guns, beam rifle from the new. I might grab that. I just like how it looks. So many Rick Diaz arms. Jagen shield. I might go for the Jagen shield. I think that might be fun. Though I got a completely cursed idea for a design that I'll have to grind out, I think. But will be super fun. I'm gonna need a bunch more upgrade parts, though, to get... Because I'm gonna have to buy some stuff from the shop.
うんどうしたリンちゃんもしかして俺に惚れちまったか
それはないから大丈夫。でもすごかった。プロ同士の戦いって熱いだけじゃなくて、こうなんて言ったらいいんだろう。
言葉にできなくても感覚がつかめたならいい感じじゃねえか。
そうだね。おかげでなんか成長できた気がする。その
Suit upgrades?
ありがとう。
いいってことよ。リンちゃんに礼を言われるなんて今日はいい日だぜ。
Okay. That ending was a lot shorter than I thought it would be. Anyway, though.
ミッションカウンターです。
Oh, next we have Johnny Ritten's high mobility type.
ミッションはーい。
Questicle. I'm not gonna use a booster just because I don't think that's the point of this. Don't think you get drops from it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move the missile launchers to my thighs instead. So instead of shooting down at the ground, it hits them kind of mid-level. Gives it that little extra bit of height.
いよいよミッションのスタートです。
Okay. Oh. Can't be defeated by player attacks. Okay. So I gotta collect pellets. The big red Haros, or orange Haros, will, let me fight the enemy. Which are bear guys. Okay. It does not last long at all. Okay, I can jump. I was about to say, I don't think I can jump. But no, I was just being dumb. Oh, I want to go this way, grab that. I'm curious if these respawn. I didn't think they would, but they might. Yeah, let's go for another kill round. So we got that one in the corner for specialty reasons. Oh yeah, Strap cannot kill them on our own. Good to know. I wonder if at max level, if you can build up enough to kill them. Like you just deal so much armor break that their max armor doesn't do anything. I think that'd be fun. Whoop. Oh. Oh, really? Alright. They just immediately kill you, holy shit. I guess I should be boosting more. I just don't want to accidentally boost into one of the kill things and then waste it. Though I think they respawn as well. So it might not actually be a waste. I might just be needlessly doing this. Oh. Okay. Collect the bells to clear the mission. Alright, never mind. I was thinking maybe I'd have to kill all the kill all the enemies. And they just respawn a set number of times? Yeah, I didn't really go for hits, so I probably didn't get much off that combo. Okay, am I fighting a giant Pac-Man? Oh. Eh?
パーフェクトグレード最強の敵が出現です。
ton of experience. I can see why people aren't playing that, though. Did we get anything fun, or did I just get some friend requests? Combo master, combo specialist, miracle team member. Okay.
ミッションかはーい
Let's go get some Bolt Gundam. I'm gonna skip this just to save on a bit of time. Sorry if you like watching those. I thought there would be a bit more to the Pac-Man stuff. I didn't think it would just be like, one interesting map. Okay, now fight a PG.
僕もええとこ見せとかんとね。
攻撃は最大の防御
Ooh. Ex-defender. Yeah, it means my computer's heated up. So, in Gundam X, the Gundam X was a new type mobile suit from the previous war, which was 7 years before the story, or it might have been like 17. I forget. It's sometime before the beginning of the story. And this was the ultimate weapon because it had this thing called the satellite cannon, which used a solar array on the moon to assemble tons of energy to give it into a weapon that could literally level a colony. Well, it turns out that the UNE, or the bad guys, ended up building a better mobile suit called the Double X on an island in the middle of the Pacific at Earth. On the planet, it's the Pacific, but I don't... If I remember correctly, it's technically an alternate Earth. It's not actually Earth. But an island in the middle of the Pacific, they're building this thing called the Double X, which was twice as powerful. Well, the main character steals the Double X. That's why the Double X exists, and it's the mid-season upgrade for the main character. And the captain of their ship, Jamil, was the original pilot of the Gundam X. That's why he had it in the first part and just refused to pilot it due to the stuff he did in the war. He gets over that at some point, and the modifications and the repair made to the X produces the X Divider, or Defensor. Yeah, it's Divider, I believe. And this year's the Double X. We might go satellite cannon at some point. I like the satellite cannon. Oh god, we got 10 minutes for this one? Fuck. It's gonna be a slightly longer episode, but I don't think anyone will mind. Turn X, turn A. So we're not quite sure who made the turn A. All we know is that it drifted into the solar system at one point. And it's designed to fight Cthulhu. So the turn X was them seeing the turn A and thinking, oh shit, these are just the weapons of our enemies. We're gonna need to build something that can fight them. So they built the turn X. And as it turned out, it was almost equally matched with the turn A, but the turn A was still able to defeat it in the end. The cool part about the turn X is that it breaks into 5 pieces, and each one's like a new type controlled bit. It is also powered by a black hole, by the way. Same thing with the turn A. And the guy who pilots its name is actually Jim. Like, G-Y-M.
後ろは任せたいくよ
Ah, the Shenlong. Shenlong and a bunch of Leos. including the fancy Leos. I do love how, like, half the time I am defeated by my enemy simply blocking. Heavy Arms. America's Gundam. Also, there was a Tallgeese 2 there. So, in Gundam Wing lore, the Tallgeese was actually a thing that was developed a while back as a modification to the Leo, possibly to replace it. But it turns out that the massive increase of speed, which was about 3 times faster than Leo, made most of their pilots black out while accelerating. Which is a bad thing to some. So, they ended up putting it in storage until Zex Marquise pulled it out to fight the Gundams. I forget if the Tallgeese was actually made with Gundarium or not. I believe it was, though. But that might just be the Tallgeese 2. A guy named Trace, who wanted to become the God Emperor of the world, developed the Tallgeese 2, and also the Epion. And he wanted to give the Epion to Hero to be his, like, enforcer. But as it turned out, Hero wasn't cool with that. And Zex, who had taken the Wing Gundam after Hero had randomly blown himself up for very little reason, had taken the Gundam Wing and rebuilt it. And when he rebuilt it, he went to go fight Hero, who was in the Epion, while he was in the Wing. And about halfway through the fight, they just switched suits. And so this one over here is the Wing Zero. That's the suit that he eventually upgrades from the Wing into. And then the other one's the Endless Waltz, which was the one from the movie. It has angel wings that are all bits. I don't know if they're bits in this game. And yeah, I know what I said was really loaded and not exactly the truth, but I don't want to spoil things too much. At least I'm trying not to. Some things I'll bitch about that I will spoil things. Which, if that bothers you, I'm sorry. I'm just one to complain about things. Oh, okay, actual people. I was honestly thinking it would be Big Zom again. So, this here is the Bolt Gundam. It is piloted by Argo Golsky. He is the representative of Neo-Russia. And this is going to shock you, but, G Gundam does not portray the Russians in a good light. The way they win most of their battles is they kidnap the pilots of the other Gundams and force them into slave labor camps, so they can take their mobile suits and dissect them and figure out what the technology was working and copy it. Now that sounds more like a China thing to me personally, but it was the 90s, or the late 80s, early 90s, so what do you expect? But that's Argo Golsky. He was a space pirate, and he's on work release to pilot the Gundam. And if he wins, he gets his freedom, which they will then shoot him in the back, or at least that's what's implied. He eventually defects and joins the Shuffle Alliance, which Domon is the King of Hearts. And then they do funny poses, and he eventually pilots a mobile suit that looks like a giant spade. They're really big on decks of cards in the Shuffle Alliance. I don't remember if in the sequel they mentioned Argo at all. I know, I can only remember them mentioning Domon, Saisaishi, Rain, and then Allenby, off the top of my head. Because Saisaishi actually comes back for like 12 minutes. And the author of it was a Allenby and Domon shipper. So you could probably imagine what happens. Oh, did we fight a Togis 3 at some point? Or were we fighting a 3 and a 2 at the same time and I missed it? Or were we just fighting a 3 the whole time and I'm dumb? All of those are equally possible things. The 3 is built by the Preventers in Endless Waltz. And I believe it also gets blown up, but I could be wrong. They blow up everything in the end, but, you know. Some things get blown up a little bit earlier than others. Yeah. Did I get martial arts, or did I just get punch? Or claw? Yeah, I just got claw. I think I picked up martial arts earlier, though, so it should be fine. But hey, I got a sight. So now I can sight people and, you know, say hell and be all edgy. Yeah, anyway, folks, that'll be that. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow for some more. Probably another 2 story missions and then a quest again. I kind of want to get through the game. There's not much left to it, from what I'm told. So I have already had the entirety of the story. Well, not the story, but most of the game spoiled to me on... Not because I asked for it, but because I was asking hypothetical questions about what I thought was going to happen. Yeah, comments are great sometimes. Anyway, though, folks, I hope you all had a good night, or a good day. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you should like. Oh, I saw recently, if you say subscribe, the subscribe button lights up. It also does it on the mobile app. So if you say subscribe, and then you wait like, I think it's 10 seconds, and you say subscribe again, it lights up. It's so cool. I know, it's real stupid. But I get why they do that. It's to attract your attention to the button. I don't know, I don't remember if the like button actually lights up, or it was just when I was watching it does. But anyway, folks, good night.